Hello and welcome to Baking on a Budget. Now what we have this time is a beautiful corned beef and potato pie. This is going to be a plate pie, absolutely delicious, very simple to make, and we've got everything we need to make it over here. So I'm going to run through what the quantities are and how much this has cost. First of all, for the pastry, we have 260 grams of plain flour, and that cost me 12 pence. I've got 65 grams of unsalted butter, which is 38 pence. We've got 65 grams of lard, which is 11 pence. We've got a pinch of salt and we've got a little bit of cold water as well. For the filling, we have 340 gram tin of corned beef, which was £2.65. I've got, again, same quantity, 340 grams of Maris Piper potatoes, which cost me about 30 pence. I've got one onion, 9 pence. So the total cost of this recipe is £3.65. Now we're going to get 8 beautiful slices of pie out of that, making each slice about 45 pence. So the first thing to do is get the pastry made. Let's get on to it. Okay, now once again I'm going to use this food processor to make the pastry, just because it does it in seconds flat and it's a little bit easier than doing it by hand. Obviously, as I say, you can do it by hand, just a matter of rubbing the fats into the flour until you get a breadcrumb, then a little bit of water and it'll come together easily. So we have the flour in there, we got the lard, and by the way, if you don't like lard or you don't like the idea of it, you can always use all butter or some type of vegetable shortening as a substitute for that. But we've got that in the processor. Close the lid, make sure everything's good, and give it a blitz. Right, let me just have a look at that. That's looking fine. I'll maybe give that just another couple of turns on there. Still some little sort of large lumps in there, so we'll just give it a little bit longer. That's better, that's perfect. Okay, now we've got to get some cold water in there, and it's normally about 3-4 tablespoons, something like that. I'll just add them a little at a time. Here we go. And there it is. Beautiful short crust pastry. Absolutely delicious that will be. Just get it all out. Right, now that is marvellous. And I'm going to wrap that in some cling film and stick it in the fridge whilst we get on with the filling. Okay, so whilst the pastry is chilling in the fridge, I'm just going to chop this onion up. And I'll chop that fairly small. It's up to your own taste, really. Okay, so over at the hob, I've just got a very drizzle of oil in the pan, maybe a teaspoon or something like that. We have the onion. We're going to get that in the pan. And I just want to soften this, really. So I'm just going to leave it over that low heat for a little while to soften down. And whilst that's doing it, we can get back to some chopping and get the potatoes prepared. Now I'm using these Maris Piper potatoes. Obviously you could use the potato of your choice, but I do like these. So I'm just going to peel them, chop them up and boil them down. Okay, and with those peeled, I'm just going to chop them into smallish cubes. If I can, this knife won't sharpen me. There we go. Just like that. That will boil down and soften fairly quickly. And with them chopped, get them in the pan. And I have a kettle of boiled water. That'll just speed up this process a bit. I just want to get them well covered, and I'll get them onto the hob and let them boil down. Okay, and whilst the onion and potato are doing, what I'll do is get this corned beef out of this tin. Now to prepare this, I'm just going to cut it into a couple of slices like that, and I'm just going to cube it and get it in this bowl. Okay, that's that. We just await the onion and the potato at this point. The potatoes are ready. I've strained them off, and now I'm just going to mash them, get them nice and smooth. Now I'm not adding anything to these. If I was just having mashed potato as part of a meal, I would put some, maybe some double cream in there and a little bit of butter and some pepper, but this is going into the mix with the corned beef, which I suppose will already be salted to some degree, and we certainly don't want to get it too runny, so just like that will do fine. Now the onion is also ready at this point. It's just gone slightly translucent, nice and soft, that's what I'm after. So at this point we can bring all this together. Now let's have a look. I'll get the onion in there first. And now get the mashed potato in. And this is going to be a beautiful deep filled pie with all of this filling. Delicious. Right, now all we need to do with this really is break it down and mix it together, which I'm going to do with the back of this fork. It's a fairly sturdy fork that you need to do this. But essentially all we want to do is mix all of that together until it becomes like a uniform sort of consistency. I think at this point I will put a decent crack of pepper in there. I use black or white pepper, I just like this black pepper, so. And again, just continue to mix all that together. Right, that will do it there. Now I'm going to set this aside and let it cool, and I'll get the oven on to preheat that, and then we'll get back onto the pastry. Okay, pastry time. I've got the pastry back out of the fridge. That's nice and chilled, should roll out no problem at all. I've got this plate, enamel plate. A few people asked me about this, where I got it, etc. Well, this one's been in the family for a long time, I can tell you. Get them in most sort of cookware shops, or if not, you can get them Amazon or eBay. This particular one is 9.5 inches wide. That's about 23 centimeters, something like that. And it has made many a pie. So let's get that lined. Right, we'll have our pastry, and I'm just going to cut that roughly in half. Set that one aside. Now we want a little bit of flour on the board. And there it is. And as I say, I'll just make that into sort of a round, flattening it down sort of thing. A bit of flour on top, a bit of flour on the pin, and we shall just roll that out. That should do it. Yeah, that'll fit the plate. So we'll just carefully pick that up, get it on the plate, and just push it down into the corners there. Now I have an old sort of blunt knife here, which I'm just going to trim the sides of that with. And now we want the other piece of pastry, a little bit more flour, and same deal, we'll just push that down into a circle, or close to a circle. That'll do it. That looks fine to me. Right, I'm just going to push this over to one side, and now we have our filling. So, as I say, very simple to make this pie. It takes no time at all. But we want to get that piled up in there. It looks like there's going to be just the right amount here. So as I say, that was 340 grams of potato and 340 grams of the corned beef. And conversions for that in the description below the video. We have converted it into ounces as well, if anyone is using ounces. Right, looking good. Okay, so next thing, I have some egg wash, which I'm just going to put around this side or the edges of the pie, like that. We've got the lid, which we will put on like that. And now what I like to do is just press this down with the thumbs first, and then with a fork, we'll go around the whole thing and just crimp it down. Now there's a little bit of excess there, so I think what I'll do with that, I'll see if I can roll that back out, and we'll just make some portion identifiers, if you will, on the pie, if I can get enough of them out of this little piece of pastry. So let me roll that out again. Yeah, that's looking good. Now we'll just cut some straight lines on that. And I want to try to get 8 of these if I possibly can. So we're going to say there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I'll give the whole thing a good egg wash. Right, I've got the oven in the background there getting up to temperature, and I'm going to let that get up to about 180 degrees centigrade. Again, conversions for that are in the description below the video. And the idea is I'm going to leave that in there for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, or until it's a beautiful golden brown on top. Right, now I can place these on here. And then I'll just give them a good coat of the egg wash as well. There we go. Right, and that would give us our 8 servings of pie. So there it is, that's all ready for the oven. I'm going to stick it in there right now, and I'm going to leave it until it's got a beautiful golden brown. Then we'll come back and take a look, and we will also take a taste. Okay, look at that. That has been in the oven for about half an hour. About 30 minutes I had it in there. It is looking absolutely delicious, smelling delicious. I'm going to let it cool down a bit, and then we're going to take a slice out of that. Okay, look at this. This is an absolutely beautiful corned beef and potato pie. The pastry looks beautiful, the filling looks beautiful, smells delicious, and I'm going to take a taste. Still a little bit hot from the oven, but I'm sure we'll be okay. That is absolutely beautiful. Superb. That is one delicious pie. And again, very simple to make. This took nothing to put together, really. You know, boil the potatoes, a little bit of onion, mash it all up, stick it in the pie. Very simple to make and absolutely delicious. And that slice of pie, which is disappearing quick, 45 pence. 45 pence. That would be great for a light lunch or part of a main meal. And as I say, for 45 pence, that is very reasonable for such a nice pie. And as I say, I made the pastry with lard because I like it. I like the taste of it and the texture that it gives to the pastry. But you could do all butter if you wish. You could do a vegetable shortening. A few different ways you could do it if you're not fussy on the lard. So there it is. As I say, a very simple pie to make. Absolutely delicious. You won't be disappointed if you try this. So can I say, if you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this in the future, making absolutely delicious food, very simple recipes, always on a budget, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. In the meantime, I'm going to finish off this pie. I think there's 2 bites left. It's not going to take me long. Thank you very much for watching.